Evening all, and welcome back to Timberborn, here with our Auntie Beavers again, where we successfully managed to actually get an engine going last episode, which was awesome. The engines are all going, the water wheels are all going. We have extra housing here for people, because they are actually, we're at 24 beavers. Even though we only have one breeding pod, I'm not sure why, but hey ho. That's fine. You're desiring all the stuff over here. What are our limits at? Our limits are at 100 of each. I think that's still okay for that, and 300 water. I think that's still okay. We should be okay for that. I am going to put in a pump over here. Pumping out of this little tiny reservoir area here. Just to keep things topped up for them, basically, just so they don't die. And what I'm hoping is no, the door's on the wrong side. Ah, that's annoying. I was hoping the door was on the other side so I could put it there, and then have the door just go underneath that one there, and figure out a way to go up and around it. But I kind of have, well, not messed this path up here, but we kind of. Up and down and all around, if that makes any sense. For our road going down, can't really do a great deal about it. Even if I put a pump there, wouldn't really work. We'd have to put it here. I don't want to blow this up and down because this is I know it's only this level here, but I don't blow it up in case flooding happens. I don't want to flood over. Then again, I don't suppose it would matter, would it, if flooding happened here? Because it's only going to flood over here or into our lane. So let's just do it the old-fashioned way, shall we? We'll just blow that up, and then we can put a pump down there, and then a beaver can work in one of the pumps. That's fine. We have 3 unemployed beavers right now. Six for the trees. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17 there. That's kind of at the limit where we're going, and then whatever for in here. Plus we're going to need a distribution post because we need to export our things there. So we might need another breeding pod. We might not. I don't know. But right now we're good. This is currently getting 1,640 out of 250, so I think it's going to be working fine. And we have blown up more holes and things here as well. So we're gonna start going back here and doing this stuff here as well. Does mean taking our explosive factory offline for a while, but we've got 380 explosives. I think we're going to be okay. I think we might just disable them. We're gonna probably get some more homeless beavers as well. We're going to be taking down houses, but right, let's just remove all of that. Blip, yes, gone, and let's explodify things down, out of reach of a construction centre. That's fine. Right, and that one's too far from a construction. So, oh yes, it would be. Because we need a stair going up here. Actually, what I want to do, now I think about it, I want to blow up that one. The water's going to be coming from here anyway, so if I'm going to put a stair here, I want to make sure underneath it is just a platform. So, we're all good. Oh, double platforms go in there, like that. Got a path running across the top, like that. We might also stair down here, just as another way for them to get down. Because more access is better. Also, that's closer to the town hall, so rather than having to go all the way around, like they have to right now, they've got to go all the way along here, all the way around here, all the way down here. That will connect that up there, extending our building area. Okay, let's boom this. Boom. Let's put in a platform put in stairs so they can get up there, and that becomes part of the path system. Everything is awesome. Let's boom 2 of these because we can't boom the other 2 because they can't reach over stairs. But that's fine. You can boom that and do that there. Blow these up. Oh, not time. We're good for wood, aren't we? We don't really have anyone moving stuff. We probably do need more beavers here to start hauling stuff around, because there's going to be a lot of wood being moved to places, and a hauler would be better than a builder's. So we might also get a second breeding pod in here, and some more. Another barracks. I think a barracks just in case it will fit in there. A barracks would fit in there. If I put it there, still getting the bonus from the beaver statue. We can connect that up. We can put another breeding pod in. Put it over here. I'll put a breeding pod over here. Like that. And then we might need to update our distribution goods. Because we're going to need more food. I don't remember what we're exactly importing, but if I said it's 200 across the board, then we'll be okay. 300 water's probably enough, and we will have our own well. Which, granted, will drain out this part very quickly because it's not very deep, but it won't affect our canal because that's a dam there, so it's only going to be half deep anyway. Just a top up, really. It's just a little bit of insurance to make sure our beavers don't drown so much. And then we want to put a hauler in. Hauling post. But it really needs to be from over here somewhere. Because it needs to be between these and the trees, because that's where all the hauling is going to go. Putting it over here is fine. But then they've got to leave the hauling post, go all the way up to here to grab it, come all the way back in. I'd much rather it be sort of like basically right next to this. So if we go, hey, don't plant any more trees there. They are never going to get there to chop them trees down, are they? Yeah, they're probably never going to get there to chop them trees down. You are not quite full, but practically full. What if because I want to chop them down rather than destroy them, because we've grown them, so we want to chop them down. What if I put a lumberjack plug over here, go into the tree chopping thing, and go, hey, don't chop down any of these trees. Here. Okay? Just chop down those trees. Then you can only reach those 6 trees, chop them down. Cool. And then once those 6 trees drop down, we will destroy you and move things around. Well, could leave it there. Does not really do any harm, but detonate that one. Put in. Remember to put in the. I can build underneath them anyway with the power poles. We have discovered that, so it's not terrible. Put in a double path there. And I've made a mistake down here. Made a mistake. So we need to do the whole go under the path thing. Right, because you don't want to be one of those. You want to be one of these. So you can transfer the power down the line this way. Aha. Awesome. Okay, and now we've opened up this. Hopefully these can all be accessible by the beavers here. Put in some stuff, put in the explosion things. We need to make it too deep. Make it too deep. That's fine. And then we'll use what the slope is here. We'll have a stair down here, making it 1 deep again. Okay, so good job no one lives here anymore because the street is getting explodified. do that. We'll get rid of the stone. Now, the slopes you can just destroy. You don't have to blow them up. You can just literally hit destroy and boom, they're gone. They're like a building. So, can you get to any of these? You can't get to these. And I think that's because of a platform issue. I think we need to get to this block here so we get the platform open and then they can walk down this side here. They just can't walk diagonally, so we're getting there. We are getting there. Now, you're not really full. You are empty and cool, so we can remove this now. This is done. Awesome, awesome, which means we can go along here. I really want you to take out that piece of metal there, please. So I'm going to actually move you to be right there, which should mean you'll get that piece of metal first, because that's kind of how it works. You can set these to remove. They are considered natural resources, so you can use the resource marker to remove them should you need to. Metals, you know, get metal out of the way. You're pumping away, that's good. We don't really have... We are very, very, very much struggling for water in this area. You've got nowhere to go, that's fine. I'm hoping a hauler post kind of helps fix this. Oh, could someone pick up that maple leaf, please? And we'd also set this to be choppable again. Okay, cool. Right. Oh, did I want to stop that down there. Don't plant those two. Drop them down, but don't plant them whenever you get to it, because we might want the path going out that way. Right, that's done there. Awesome. So we'll build a hauling post. There. Make that priority number 1, please. And hopefully that will make our unemployed beavers here, only 3 of them, but that will make them haulers. And haulers move things way quicker than anything else. Right, let's detonate this. Kaboom. Let's put in the double platforms along here. Let's put in the path on top. You are now connected to this district. That's fine for a minute. I don't really want to make explosives up here. I want that to be part of this district, so we will put in our gate here. But right now we just need to build along to get things done. Okay, we can detonate all the way down here. Kaboom. We can do that. And then a single one with a stair on top. Boom. And we can't path them up because we don't have a district gate. But that's okay, because I kind of want you doing things anyway. So we'll let that all get built, and then we can reconnect it, put our district gate in. Everything will be awesome. Okay, got a hauler post built. I'm going to crank that up to 10 people straight away. So more people will work in there hauling stuff around. We'll probably turn that off and get it doing other stuff when we get more engines going, because we want the engines. We don't really need the engines as a priority, really. We could also run this off the main line and get rid of these wheels, which I kind of think might be an idea. We really don't need the wheels here anymore, because we are running a power line down here. So yeah, we don't need to do things manually anymore. Look at that. So what we need to do is we need to explode out that segment there. We need to put in a corner piece there. Now here's something I didn't think about, and I may have made a mistake here. Can the beavers build underneath here whilst it's locked in? Is that a thing they can do? I don't know. There. I did not boom out underneath the bridge, did I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I know they can reach down, so that's not a problem. That one there, we need to put in a... Oh, that's too deep. Oh, that means you don't want to be there. We actually want to make this. We want to go further back. So we need to boom that. It looks like they can. It looks like they can. They must be able to just stand on top of the platforms and reach down, which is good because I was just like, oh no, that means I need a way to get beavers down there, which isn't difficult, but then is. Getting beavers in there is not a problem, but then we need to block the hole up when the flood comes, because we're going to flood this whole area. So, but it looks okay. It looks like they can build things. So we'll boom that, boom that. We'll plug in the power there and there, and then we'll put a corner bracket in there, and that will power this from our main system. I'm going to go down again, and I want to make sure I put the one in here because I know I'd forget that. Doesn't matter which way around it goes. There we go. Okay. Right, and you're just not connected to any boom, but that's fine. That's fine because back here, let's see, where's the gate? Gates are here, and we'll put the gate just here. Doesn't matter where we put it. We'll put it just here, so we've got some land here to do whatever with. But no, we'll put it back where it was. Put it back where it was. Oh, that's very close. I mean, I could take over explosives. I could. The main town's got a lot going on, so we could take over explosives for the second town and just distribute them out as required. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Because there's our line for our district. So we're just a couple back from it. So if I do that and then that. Building isn't connected because the archway is right where the door is, because of course it is. Of course it is. Okay. Right, let's remove those three because these need to be boomed down. Oh, that's a thing there. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Let's blow them up. And then we'll put the gate here, or... it does give us more... housing storage as well. More houses as well. A couple of houses over here. Our water situation is better, but we do have a drought incoming, so I don't know how much better it's going to be. I don't think this is going to last very long. I should have put this up higher in hindsight, and then I could have dammed across and made this too deep, but I didn't. Oh well, mistakes were made. That's fine. So yeah, we'll take over explosives to this area as well. Even though that is as close to that as that is, it really doesn't matter who does it. I just think you've got a lot on your plate going on here, so offloading a bit of stuff probably isn't such a bad idea. And this area will be fine. And then when we flood this area, we could even put in a bit of food here. Just for this area, just have our own carrots, for instance. Okay, detonate. Power pole. Platform. You get the idea. Put in the gate. Path. And path. Probably don't have any unemployed beavers here right now. No, we don't. That's fine. We're okay for explosives. We've got 350. I think we'll be able to finish off our area. But these are powered. These are receiving network supply 480 out of 1600, which is fine because we've not even got our engines going at the moment yet. So things are good. So, something else that was pointed out in the live stream, which I thought I should mention would make sense. Leisure. Now, leisure is no good to beavers. We click on a beaver. Boom. Social life, leisure, social life, none. Absolutely none. No use beaver. But that isn't exactly true. Because if we find a child, like this one here, social life, you see, has a star next to it, and increases growth speed. So they grow up faster. They grow up from a child to an adult faster, which means you get your workers faster. Not really a desperate thing. It's like not really like, oh, you know, we would need we need kids, but could be useful. So putting in a bit of social life for when you've got a lot of kids going on, not necessarily a bad thing. Also, it does have a star next to it, which means that you can get an extra happiness. You can get an extra bit of happiness from that. Although the star just means that it's full there. So I was just thinking of something else. I was thinking the stars, like you could get an extra level of well-being. But social life counts towards well-being, even though they haven't got a star next to it. Star just means that it's fulfilled for that individual beaver. 8-day drought. Not too bad. Well, water will stop working, which means this drops down to this is only getting 800. Right, so I should probably put, can you pause? Be nice if you could pause power shaft, because it's important to pause buildings that aren't being used when they're connected to a power grid, because even though they're not being used, they still draw power. So you see this one was down at 104 because this was being spread amongst all of them, so now it's up to 200 at 250. Still not full supply, but that's fine. So that was running even slower, and we don't want that. We want more metal blocks. Where's our metal blocks? Here, isn't it? We're 99. What do we need for these? 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We need 140. We're almost there for bringing all our power system online. Want to build this first. Want to get this done. So let's look at where we're going to go with the power system. So we're going to come down here. I'm going to come off here and plug into our plank system here. For this bit here, we're just going to extend over the top, put the ladder down there, and just run a power pole between the two. I mean, we don't need these running wheels anymore. They can go, which does kind of mean we could redesign a little bit of this. May do that. We might tear this down and rebuild it, and put like 3, 1, 2, 3. I mean, we could get extra ones on the end, so we could get 5 plank builders and 2 gear workshops, which I think would be good. Not that we need it, you know, we're doing really well for planks and stuff like that as well, but you know, having the option is always good. But we can tap off that. So this is going to come along here, and when it hits this bit, it's just going to spill out into nowhere, and everyone's going to, and it's going to be bad. So we could either go along here and along, wouldn't be a terrible thing. It would cause problems though, because we'd have to disconnect the main HQ, and that causes all sorts of issues for building things. So it'd be easier to come along here and down there, plus it would make this area green as well, and we could possibly pour out into this area. I don't know, but that's so we need to levy up. Yeah, if we're going to come this way, we need to build a corner, a leak-proof corner. So like this. And this will block the water. You don't have to fill in the corner piece. If it was ground, you'll see ground, if we look top down on them, the ground edge is rounded, and that will let water pour through. So if you put a levee here, the water can get between the levee and the ground. You can actually see, okay, the water can get between them, and it will pour between them. Whereas 2 levees, it won't. It will actually block it, so you don't need to do that on the corner. Like that. I am going to fill the corner in anyway because I think it looks nicer. So yeah, and we might just leave this as a bit of a pool. Yeah, might put the platforms in and just leave a bit of a pool there. Although hold on, wasn't we going to run it along here? Yeah, we need to run it along here because in order to get up to this, yeah, we need to run it that way. So this is wrong. This is wrong. We don't want these. We don't want these. Incorrect. So we want the levees to go this way, which means the path's going to be on top of them. Which is actually fine. Actually fine, because I've wanted to clear up this path for a little bit anyway. 3, 2, 1. And then we've got there, and then we can run the path along this bit here. So the path will be a bit cleaner. You would have to go across, that's fine anyway, because this is going to be ground anyway, so just having one little path there is not going to hurt. Okay, that means we'll have a little bit of water storage here. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Let's disconnect that, put a path in here, put this in here, bom, 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 bom. And then the path will go along, well actually the path will come down here, go along there, and then connect to this one here. So the path will be moved over by one, but that's fine. That's fine, because that's what we want. So we then want to blow up all of this, and all of that, and all of everything, and everything will be awesome. But we're going to have to leave that and come back next episode, where hopefully we can get the canal at least finished next episode, and then after that we will look into enabling the giant power system, and we can go task complete. Right, so you've already run out of water. That means you're now supplying. You're being run. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We could always figure out putting more pumps in here, I suppose. Yeah, we could stick a second pump in here to top this up during the dry season. So yeah. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put in that just to remind myself to do it next episode. So we'll leave this one here, we'll come back next time and carry on from there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again next time. And until then, as always, have fun.